Hi yogis, welcome to your practice. It's Kim and this is the fourth practice in the restorative series. And today our focus is just grounding, letting go, and relaxing. So we're going to be doing some work on the belly, and the props that I recommend having around for this practice are I've got 2 blocks, I've got 2 blankets, and 1 bolster, but a pillow would also work. So we just really want to support our bodies, especially underneath the knees, and we're even going to do some work on our belly today. So if you find that it feels better to have something cush for the chest or the breast area, that might make a difference on you finding ease in this practice today. So just like the other videos, I'm going to use my meditation bell timer app on my phone so that I can stay on track. And today's practice will be approximately 40 to 45 minutes. And we're going to stay in each pose for 5 minutes. So we want to be really comfortable and just surrender. All right, so let's begin on our bellies in crocodile pose. So the way that we do this, I'm going to go ahead and hit start on my meditation bell app, which is a really nice app to have. So the way that we come into this is we come onto our bellies, bring your elbows out wide, stack your hands, and rest your forehead on your hands. Maybe just wiggle the hips a little bit side to side, and then just let your hips and your legs and feet completely relax. And just focus on your breath, specifically the exhalation. May today's practice just help you to let go and just surrender. Surrendering all effort, work, and doing just for this little bit of time that we've set aside for our practice. Just for the remainder of the time here, go ahead and lift your head. Switch your hands, bring the other hand on top, and continue to relax your forehead on the hands. Just let gravity take over. Nice and slow. Lift your head off of the hands and just bring your hands to the mat and gently shift back to your hands and knees. We move in now to child's pose. So let's bring our bolster or pillow, bring that out to the mat. And stacking up your blankets on top of the bolster or the pillow. And we want to bring the setup close into the body and then slowly lower your belly down onto the setup and just turn your head to one side, whichever feels the most natural for your head and your neck, and that you're able to breathe. And just let your body be completely supported by the props. And you will feel waves of resistance come up or the urge to get back to your busy life, but just try to soften into those urges and that resistance. And let this time actually restore you. And just restore your energy, your nervous system. And it's almost like we take time to just filter out all of our usual acceleration and chatter. Enjoy this time. Okay, so coming up slowly. All right. right, so now let's set our blankets over to the side and the bolster to the side. So I'm going to take one of my blankets and I'm just going to unfold it out a little bit. Okay, so I've got my other blanket just folded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set one blanket over to the right side of my mat, and I've got another blanket down on the mat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lower to the belly again. I'm going to bring my chest onto this folded blanket that's on my mat. I'm going to turn my head to the right. Let me just switch around my microphone a little bit. I'm going to turn my head to the right, open the arms out wide into a T. Now my right knee is going to slide out to the side, and I'm going to support from the knee down to the ankle in a half frog. So my arms are out wide, my head is turning to the right, my left leg is long, and I've brought my right knee up in line with the hip, and my heel is directly below the knee, and I'm supporting from the knee to the foot on my blanket. Just relax. And if you ever need to bend the right arm, if that feels a little bit better for your shoulder and it helps you to relax, then that is perfect. And just relax back into your breath.
Okay, so we'll slowly bring this right foot and leg back down to the mat. We're going to turn our head to the left now. Take your blanket and now bring it to the left side of your mat. So go ahead and open your arms out wide. Head turning to the left. And bring your left knee up in line with your hip. And again, we just want to try to place that blanket so that the knee down to the foot is supported. And you can bend into your left arm if you'd like. And just relax into it. Anytime the mind wanders away, just try to come back to the breath, specifically the exhalation. And just feel with every exhale, you're just letting go. Relaxing more and more. And when we relax, we restore, we heal, we grow. Slowly and carefully, bring your left leg back down to the mat. Forehead comes to center, hands under the chest. Gently shift to your hands and knees. And let's come to a seated position now.
And open the legs wide. And they don't have to open too wide, just really whatever feels most comfortable for your physical body today. And then we're going to use our props here, and it might be nice to grab your props before you come into your wide leg posture, but here we are. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to figure out the best way to maybe bring my blocks down and then the bolster and then maybe the blankets. So there's a lot of cushion, and you can decide what feels good. Maybe that's too much, but we want to support the body relaxing here, okay? So just kind of like wiggle around a little bit. Maybe fold up one of the blankets. I'm going to let my forehead rest on one of the blankets. My hands come down, so that there is just a perfect gentle fold. And I'm not going to my deepest edge. I'm just going forward enough that my belly can just rest on the setup. I feel supported. I can feel that there is a gentle stretch happening. And I'm just going to pause there and be still and quiet. And again, just focus on the breath out. Just let go of even the expectations that you have placed on yourself. Just relax and take it easy for a little bit. There's plenty of time for everything to get done. Just want to use the hands on the ground, anchoring the hands so that we can slowly lift up off of our setup here. I'm going to set some things over to the side. I'm going to keep my blocks with me now, And use your hands to help bend the knees and slowly bring the legs back together. Go ahead and come onto your back now. I'm going to take my blocks and I'm going to just place them over to the right. And go ahead and straighten your right leg. We're going to shift our hips a little bit to the left. And then as you start to roll to your outer right leg, let's take this left leg up and over, and I'm going to slide my blocks to prop up my knee and heel. And you can adjust the height of the blocks if you need to. And then just gently place your right hand on the thigh. And we want to just soften into the left shoulder. And we want to make sure that we're not going so deep into the twist that we can't relax the left shoulder. And you can use the adjusting of the block height to help make your body a little bit more comfortable. So just come into a very relaxed, supported twist. And keep your head in center. Be here now. So in twisting, we just want to make sure that we're not in the deepest twist. We want to come into almost just like a, maybe like a 30 or 40% twist for your body, so that we can sustain holding and being still and feeling comfortable. And you can use your just inner guide to show you if you are at the appropriate depth or not, and you can adjust accordingly. To come out of the twist, very slowly roll to your back and bring the left knee into the body. Hands squeeze the left knee to the belly. Drop your left foot to the ground. And bend your right knee, bringing your right foot to the ground so that you can shift your hips back through center and pause there. Now take your blocks over to the left. Straighten the left leg. Shift your hips a little bit to your right now. And we're going to take the right knee and heel up and over to the left. Again, we want to use the blocks to support the leg from the heel to the knee. And you may even adjust the height of your blocks so you can decide what feels most supported for you today on this side. It is okay if sometimes we have a different experience from right to left side, even from day to day. That's just part of our human experience. So just stay connected, stay mindful of what you need right now in your physical body, what serves your energetic purpose, not the ego. Remaining authentic, compassionate, and we want to make this easy. So just find the appropriate depth for the right knee and the right shoulder. Very slowly release your twist. And again, roll to your back and just bring the right knee in, give it a big squeeze. Right foot to the ground. Bend your left knee, left foot to the ground, and recenter your hips. Pause. Both knees in. Squeeze the legs and gently rock side to side. Come back through center, release your feet down. Let's take our bolster or our pillow and slide it underneath the knees. And just let this support the legs. Lay back. Our final resting pose. And I want you just to let yourself kind of like nestle and ground down into each of the points of contact that your body has with the floor, the earth, or your mat. Just feel all of those points that gravity pulls you in. And just for the last few minutes of this practice, continue to just release all expectations, all doing. Notice your exhales and how they bring you right back into this present moment. Restorative yoga is such a powerful practice, even though if somebody looked through the window of my room, they would think that I'm not doing anything. But when we can relax, healing energy can flow. Our bodies can heal and restore, even down to our deepest cellular level. This will not only heal us physically, but also mentally. So this practice, even though it looks like we're not doing anything, we are actually giving ourselves the ultimate care and love. that truly cannot be generated from any other external source. This type of compassion and wisdom can only come from within. And it's the type of connection that we can connect with God, spirit, consciousness. This is some deep, true knowledge. Giving yourself this time is so, so powerful. So go ahead and start to come out of your practice. Nice and slow, maybe bend your knees and slide your bolster out from the legs, and we're going to roll to whichever side feels the most natural, or maybe to the side of your open and dominant nostril, and just please go slowly. And this transition out of our practice is one of kindness. Just coming into a comfortable seated position. And just take a moment. Take a moment to reflect how these restorative practices have felt for you. And maybe aspects of the practice have been challenging. But maybe aspects of the practice have also felt nurturing. And I truly hope that this time has just brought you balance. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Thank you. Namaste.